I see! The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
So his memories isn't complete.
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Yeah, I'm still working on Persona Q.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Whoa, wait, why can we exclude it?
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
No, that didn't work.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Are we seriously doing this? No. It's gonna be the broken vase photo, isn't it?
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get way in front of the music? She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best! After she killed the first victim, what did Girl E do?
She just broke
No,
the
wait.
window in the
There are
music
4 girls.
room
Never mind.
and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside this to the front of the music? To go back to the music, you need to go through the bus at the entrance. The other 4 girls should have been there.
Yes.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get
Whoops, I
past
missed.
those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
We're gonna need to look at some of the clues here.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music? To go back to the music, you need to go through the bus at the end. The other 4 girls should have been...
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
So I was onto the right step.
First of all,
I shouldn't
the
have
sound
doubted
the girls
myself.
heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music.
Oh, I skipped that line too fast. That line before was probably a lost in translation joke.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
Death March.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Oh, hey, Dangangronpa 1. Welcome to the stream chat.
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
That's the narrator, right? Until you completely disarm, your talent will not be replenished. Oh dear. So I have to raise my S-Link with Gundam to get the more powerful silencer ability, huh? Well, I'm not going to be able to do that. It's not this playthrough. Alright, so broken fish tank is probably the answer to this one.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to
Probably
the
the
head?
killer's escape route, then?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
Even bigger.
The investigation conducted.
It's on that big a scale. How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Nope. Again, I probably shouldn't doubt myself.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
Nope.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that
Big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was
I
used to
completely
beat
whiffed
them to
that.
death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
I'm too slow.
She beat her to death with her fists!
I thought it took you a while to get this one, huh?
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Actually, I'm gonna check some of these clues again. Broken fish tank. Tipped over, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Dangangronpa wants this, I'll never get this
Then the
one.
piano.
I probably won't.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Oops.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even? The investigation conduct. It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Okay, that's not it.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Damn it!
That didn't work either.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even? The investigation conduct. It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
Yeah, I seriously don't know this one. Tipped over fish tank was discovered. Gravel and water scattered everywhere. Is it the swimsuit? Is it really the swimsuit?
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass? Isn't the cause of death a blow to think she attacked her with the fish?
That's too big to be open. Then the piano. Why are you going even? The investigation conduct. It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Oh, not it.
Damn it!
Dangangronpa says, would you like me to say it? If you put it into a clever clue, maybe. Oh shoot, time's up! I totally missed it. Alright, let's try this again.
This is my... We will never give up! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken
It's
glass?
not hidden missiles.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Marvel 2's
Why are you going even bigger?
So it has to do with the gravel.
Investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Damn it.
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't
getting
the cause
rocked
of death
here.
a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's not it either.
Damn it! A A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Wait a minute. Which clue has gravel in it? So this fish tank. Didn't I do this already? Broken fish tank against Mr. Tsundere's clue? That's in the victim's crime scene photo. One piece won't do it?
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even? The investigation conduct. It's
On
on
that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
That's not it. I did that before. Final Francis, I can go for a wet burrito right now. One Piece used to be a good show.
Damn it!
Didn't I use the...
A weapon inside the music room.
Pretty sure I used the school swimsuit.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a... Then she attacked her with the...
That's too big to be a.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal
Oh,
chaos.
sack of doorknobs
It's
theory.
on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Ah, stop.
I agree with that.
God damn it. Oh, thank you guys.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
That must be a very, like, well-wrapped piece of swimsuit.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
Fine, Francis, yeah, that's one of the dumbest answers in the whole game.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Not the kind that would do a one-hit kill.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Oh, is that a shot? They just took a shot?
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
I see! It should have been Guy F.
When I say Guy F, I keep thinking Guy Fieri from the Food Network.
Scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Or go to diners, drive-ins, and dives.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
That is a possibility.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty nasty toilet clogging bitch!
Footprints on the beach is probably the answer.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko?
Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Damn it!
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was? She was at the beach house.
The scene of the...
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was wishing
Ah!
for your ants all day! What are you saying, you accusing me of killing... Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was? She was at the beach house. But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that we...
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Fell for the sarcasm.
Huh?
It's a lie?
Or not.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
The letter is probably the answer.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
That was quick.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Dangangronpa 1 is asking who am I spending the free time with? I'm spending my free time with whoever I come across first. So far it's been mostly Peko and Coach.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner for Yuhiko. So you should have seen Hyoko too, right?
Dangangronpa asks how many shards do I have of both of them? I am not entirely sure.
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys.
Probably 3
I didn't see
each.
anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out.
I am guessing that handwriting belongs to Fuyuhiko, to Mr. Tsundere.
And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
So this is the twist?
There's evidence for that too.
Here!
Can I call it, like, Hajime Alfalfa?
The place where Hyoko was
Like,
hiding.
he has that spike in his
Talking
hair.
about the closet.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
That looks more like a graham cracker than a gummy.
Hyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar.
Dangangronpa once says, I wish Sayonji just died, so please let it be her.
When she saw her chance,
It's probably
she
not
attacked
her.
like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and exit.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
Oh, shut up, Gundam.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
Oh, wait. So Fuyuhiko was wearing that mask, so Mahiru, or Hyoko was hiding in the closet at the time. Couldn't tell. Well, we don't. No, wait. Fuyuhiko was wearing his normal suit at the time when we met him. So Hyoko should have recognized it.
The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right?
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Which is Mr. Tsundere.
Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
So far, this is very sequel-like.
If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Says the guy who says foolish things all the time.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
Big Jack 98 says, does that guy Gundam have Chunibyo? Yes, he does. He's Mr. Chuni.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
Is Pekka the traitor? The killer's escape route.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
It's probably the answer.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
No. Killer's escape route is probably blocked by the door.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt.
You went to the beach house, right? And weren't you also hyped? So that's when you dropped the gun.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru.
And afterward, you fled from the...
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
Okay, that's not it.
Damn it!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Ah! I missed.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Nope.
Damn it!
Let's see. Trash can. This is probably the answer. Trash can.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Well, that's not it.
shall render this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
What's the gummy bag clue? Oh! Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. There's no yellow. Unless melon is yellow. But there's yellow inside there. So that doesn't make any sense. But let's try it.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, that's wrong.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Yet there's a yellow gummy right inside it.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow?
She's colorblind?
And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
But it's right there!
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Yeah, get bopped, boy.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Because he's the one who set up the trap.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her.
No, that's the opposite
we have
report.
the evidence we need.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
We're not done with Hiyoko yet.
There's still a huge piece. You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an important piece of... And we can thank Mahiru!
What does that mean, Mahiru?
Used her last ounce of strength and...
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
That's such a bad line reading. Come on, Alfalfa, you can do better.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry!
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used your body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously? true!
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me!
Oh,
We haven't decided that yet!
I hate this thing.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Also gotta consider that he premeditated knowing that Hiyoko would hide in the closet by planting that gummy there in the first place.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer!
Could be anyone.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
This is getting kind of tough. How am I supposed to, like, push it?
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Oh, I have to get a perfect hit.
If Mahiru didn't block the door,
3,
then Hiyoko did
4,
it.
5, 6. Ah,
She
the delay.
killed Mahiru
1, 2, 3.
and blocked the door
Ah,
with
I
her
missed.
body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Ah, the delay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed
Ah!
Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Yeah, I have to get perfect combo on this one. And the fact that the game has random slowdown and each your inputs doesn't help.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Ah! What? Don't tell me the last one has to be a horizontal.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Ah! Okay, how am I not read the instructions? Okay, Dangangronpa says read the instructions. Fire the truce blade, select truce blade, concentrate. Slash in the direction you press. X is overturn. What's overturn?
If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Am I missing something here?
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
X is fire truce blade.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Get one. This is how far am I into it? This is like in the early stages of case 2 trial.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it.
Dangangronpa says, I believe if you do 2 slices in one direction and a third in another, it does more?
She killed Mahiru and blocked the door.
Oh, it does!
Kyoko is
Down,
the only
up does
killer I can
more
think of.
damage. It's a weird mechanic. They don't explain that if you do like up down slashes.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Too slow in the last bit.
If
Oh, I guess that's to
Mahiru
do with
didn't
speed.
block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Kyoko
Just
moved the body.
this game.
She should
Why
be
does it have to
covered in
do
blood.
that?
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven by... Did you get all
Oops.
that, you bastard?
Aw, what?
Damn it! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then
Oh, this is
Hiyoko
so
did.
terrible.
She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
What? Why is this random?
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
You have to do this perfectly with the right timing too.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Kyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Oh god, this game is so terrible. Why did they implement such a dumb thing?
The shower in the beach house was out of order.
Gah!
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
I see. Listen to me, Fuyuhiko.
Dangangronpa says you can see the amount of cuts you have left. Yes, that is true. But the fact that it requires you to do the exact number of cuts plus the up-down slashes, which increases power, apparently. And if you miss time one of the slashes, it doesn't count. This game.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the
Dangangronpa
rules,
one agrees.
I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
dumb.
Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh, don't tell me.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being pig barf!
Hey, Hyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier? Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Hey, get one. Yes, welcome back. Yes, this is the second trial.
A letter? Yeah, this one.
It's the exact same letter. But signed differently, but have the same penmanship. Sneaky, sneaky.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
To the other letter.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Dangangronpa 1 is you get to see the man's nuts scene. I don't know what you're talking about. The only hint I got to that is the matching swimwear that Mr. Alfalfa here and Soda Pop Man tried to wear.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m., but in Hyoko's letter...
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Both letters.
I see! The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
Danganronpa wants this is a fan service scene.
So they were able
We
to
see
control
Mahiro and
Hyoko
Saionji.
and
Okay.
Mahiro to do their bidding, like a netherworld.
It's probably during the
puppeteer.
free time. In which case, I probably would have never encountered it because I took the rule where whoever I met first is the person I'm going to interact with.
How mean! Give me back Mahiro!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
That's the twist.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiro's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
That's how Mr. Tsundere got set up the whole entire scenario.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
Danganronpa wants us to have to have a certain present in order to get the fan service scene. Okay. Which means I probably won't be able to do that. Or sorry, too late to do this on this play run.
And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiro, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiro's killer!
Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
Oh, he's a hope nut.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
Again, she can pull her arm out of that wrappy thingy, binds thing. So couldn't she just escape?
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Dangangronpa 1 says you don't have to do this, but the presents cost 50 coins in the machine in the supermarket to give you the extra scenes. Okay.
Whoa, he's sleeping.
Big Jack 98 says I'm gonna go, is tired. Alright, good night, man. It is getting kinda late.
You bastards
But I'm gonna
don't
power
know
through this.
If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Oh, it's the intermission.
Well now. Correct. You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What? Alright, let's save and continue.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Ugh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't. Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
That's an interesting twist.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
What? Dive into your own brain? Oh, this is what this is talking about. Okay, another pointless mini game right now, and apparently my head is a racetrack. Oh, I'm playing Tempest? Oh god, what is this? What is this? It's accelerated pads. I'm guessing that's correct. Whoa! Oh, what? You can't even clip the corner? Should be before. Nope. Guess it's after. It's a 50-50. This is getting kind of dumb. What does this have to do with anything? The beach. No! Guess not.
It's all coming together. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
That is true.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
Oh, it's another shot. That's another shot.
Crap!
Did I click the wrong spot?
Crap! Here!
The only spot left.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of it, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Whatever that thing is.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case? But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
I don't know how that phrase would work in this situation.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
That makes a little more sense.
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silent, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
Dangangronpa gave me a clue. I just only looked at it right now. That's a pretty good one.
If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house. What?
Say whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then...
This Tsundere is like staring at Akane very intently.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
3 or more. Okay, so it's not 2 or more. So first was Hiyoko, then it was Mr. Soda Man. Does the murderer count as the 3rd?
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
I was asking that.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that. It's basically what it's supposed to be.
Oh, did he prematurely make the call?
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Wow, that sky ceiling thing is moving pretty quick.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Ooh, so who is the 3rd person to find Mahiru?
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
That's an interesting twist.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
Yeah, because Mr. Tsundere here, when we found him, had no blood on him.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
Does that mean Peko was the one who was the third person? Because we saw her in her swimsuit while at the beach already. And she was out for a swim.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
But what? How does Peko figure into all of this? Oh, there's another tutorial. Truth flashback. Oh, this is like grabbing and holding. You will not be able to agree while using Truth Flashback, so that's a good thing to know. Pokemon 2091 says, I know who did it. It was Dio! Shower room? Obviously that's not it. They want me to use this mechanic.
With the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
I don't know why that was funny.
The other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
So which one do I pull?
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
That's obviously my target.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Don't seem to be able to grab that.
If they used something other than the shower...
Other than the shower.
Bloody wetsuit.
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were
So
able
I
to
can
wash
only
it off.
grab not the blue ones. Yes, I get to keep
What did
it.
the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Oops. There we go.
No, that's wrong. They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
If they walked toward the beach, they would have left footprints near the beachside door.
Damn it!
Okay, so that throws me off. I'm probably thinking too hard then. The drink's inside the refrigerator.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Uh-oh. Why does Pecco? Please don't tell me. Please no.
What?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Oh no. No. Please no. Trash can is the answer.
It's true there were drinks
Oh no.
in the beach house refrigerator. However,
Oh god, I'm
try
so not
thinking
ready for
about
this.
it. One bottle drink, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Damn it!
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking about it. One bottle drink, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Ah!
It's true there were in the beach house. However, try thinking about it. One bottle wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Yeah!
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words! Oh, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
No.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Ah, you should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Oh no. Please no.
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
Don't tell me. Is it really her?
You're the only one!
No!
Pecco.
What? How? Why?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner. the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
What?
So maybe she really was swimming!
Why is he defending her?
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Oh no.
Huh? After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
That's an obvious lie.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Oh, Danganronpa one's leaving? Alright, good night, man.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
So how did Peko get out?
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
So she used her sword?
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No!
Oh! Oh no! What's a two-word thing? Not A. B? Oh. B A. I don't know what the word is. BS? BAS? Nope. No. BA... M? Bamboo sword? Ah. Ah. I'm doing terrible at this. Ah. Wrong button. Oh, chain reaction.
Got it!
Oh, these minigames suck.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool?
You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Aren't they in Japan?
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Oh, the panic talk action thing. What's nega time?
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Unless it was tied with a string.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't... If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
No! You just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
I seriously don't think Peck was the killer here. I'm thinking she's maybe bribed too?
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
She's sacrificing herself to make Mr. Tsundere pass.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Yes, what is her motive?
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
She's the justice killer?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Oh, she's giving that evil look.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
But what?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
I'm still curious about this connection.
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is
she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
That is a really creepy mask.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Still doesn't beat Nisa.
That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Peko finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
So, My Hero's criminal connection is that she helped hide the evidence of the first killer?
She is supposed to be... but... huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your gaze. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Says the guy with the eyelashes.
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Very true. He's asleep.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping.
You hear that, stream chat?
Take a look. It's a killer.
Now it just makes me want to listen to the Killer Instinct soundtrack.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
This again, that is true.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
So going after the original kill.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
So, Mr. Tsundere hired the serial killer to punish the killers of the little sister.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Wow, this camera shake is really freaking out Hyoko's like portrait.
Just end this farce already!
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Oh, it's the manga. Yoko wakes up. Pull out the bamboo sword just in case. Goes there. Ahaha, double. That's that one there. Okay, I was guessing that one there. That goes there. Rise at the beach house. No. Goes there. That is so out of nowhere. Any kind of rise at the beach house. That's that.